Yo, what is good YouTube? What's up PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back with another video here to talk about some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. In the previous video I was talking about why Modern Warfare 2 will possibly fail, and here I'm going to continue that video where I'm going to be talking about Modern Warfare 2 and how it can possibly succeed. Like I said in the last video, I am not talking about sales, I am not talking about popularity and things like that. I'm more so talking about just the community and just how the game is going to be played within the community. So yeah, no sales talk here in my arguments as far as how it will fail or how it will succeed. But like I said, this video we're going to be talking about how Call of Duty Modern Warfare can succeed, and it's most likely just continuing, you know, from the previous video, but in just the opposite way. And how Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 can succeed it's simple. Listen to the community. There's many of people within the community that have gave feedback for the game, especially during the beta, and I felt like some of the feedback was listened to, you know, as far as some tweaks that happened. But majority of the feedback, to be honest with you, wasn't really listened to. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like if Infinity Ward wanted to stick to their guns and how they want to make the game, which is perfectly fine, I respect it. But if you want that longevity between, you know, the core community of COD players to play a game, I don't necessarily think that that approach that they had as far as just like sticking to their guns and not really listening is going to work with Modern Warfare 2. There's many things that, you know, we have complained about. The footsteps. I think footsteps is way too loud in this game. You had Modern Warfare 2019 to, you know, make whatever adjustments that you needed to make, but clearly that is not what they wanted to do here with Modern Warfare 2, where they claim that they addressed the footsteps and they lowered it in the second weekend of the beta, but I personally didn't feel like it was any different between the footsteps between the first weekend and the second weekend. Another thing that I feel like they can fix here, or how this game can succeed, continue with listening to the community with our feedback, is the perk system. The perk system, I don't know what the hell is going on here with that perk system, but it is not good. The second weekend was much better as far as they sped up how you gain these perks, but I do think with the increase of how you gain the perks, there needs to be some balance issues that need to be addressed with some of these perks, because at the end of the day with this type of game, nobody's, especially with the ultimate perk, nobody's going to pick anything outside of Ghost in this game because of how the perks are balanced. The perks are not really balanced that much just due to how the perk system is generally working. So yeah, I feel like they need to address the perk system. They need to address the footsteps. They need to address the minimap. Like the minimap is a big issue for me personally, because it bolsters the strength of like UAVs, where the way how the minimap is set up, people are not going to be as adjustable when it comes to picking whatever score streaks and perks, that's due to how the minimap is set up. It pretty much encourages you to play a certain style and pick a certain meta when it comes to kill streaks and how your perks is going to be set up, because it's not the traditional minimap. You know what I mean? Where an unsuppressed gun, you know, that doesn't show up in the minimap, but you don't show up in the minimap at all within this game outside of having a UAV and like an advanced UAV like you're seeing here in the game. So yeah, I personally don't like the minimap, because I like to have that constant information as far as where enemies are and what enemies are doing on the minimap in case they shooting or whatnot. But you know what I mean? Like I feel like if you don't address a lot of these issues here within the game, the core community itself, yeah, like I said, like in the last video, yeah, they might be playing the game, you know, a month or two, but when it hit that third month, that fourth month, it's like, yo, why would I want to play this game? You know what I mean? Fixing a lot of the issues that the community had just by listening to the community, I feel that this can extend the longevity of this game, where people just not going to be dropping it and just going to Warzone, right after they play this game here, because I'm more of a core Call of Duty player, where I play the online multiplayer modes like Domination, Kill Confirm, Team TDM, Demolition, or Hardpoint, whatever they want to call it. I don't play Warzone. You know what I mean? And that's where I feel like majority of the community is going to, because of all these issues within the core multiplayer modes, where the main priority to Activision is more so Warzone. And that is a big issue for me personally. And that is one thing where I feel like if they really want this game to succeed, they will have to make core the priority. I think Warzone already has its meta, it already has its establishment as far as people that want to play it, but you want to bring a lot of people to the core modes, so you got to focus a lot more on the core modes. Majority of how I feel about Call of Duty in like the past 3 has just been people adjusting, or them adjusting, or taking Warzone's type mechanics and putting them into multiplayer. No, we need to have multiplayer the way how it was back in the day, where this is the focus, this is the meta. We're not implementing Warzone type stuff here, you know what I mean, and see how people feel, just so we can get people in there. No, this is core multiplayer. Focus on core multiplayer. If they can focus on core multiplayer and respect people that love to play multiplayer, this game can succeed big time, you know what I mean. I like one thing that they're doing great here, from what I read, is that they are going to reward players that play the campaign, and I guess like the stuff that you play throughout the campaign is going to carry over to the multiplayer modes. I think that's a great way to encourage people to play the single player stuff, but it also it would have an easy transition for people to play the multiplayer modes. So yeah, like I don't want this game to not succeed. I really do want it to succeed. Like I said, I do love Call of Duty, but at the end of the day, if you're not going to listen to a player like me, like a core player like me that put a lot of time into your game and love the franchise, you're going to lose more people like me. And I feel like if you want to succeed, you got to listen to the community. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Sorry about the ambulance or the police siren in the background. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the gameplay. It's your boy Jay Bari. I'm gone. Deuces.
We're losing Alpha. Angel ready to deploy. The mission is complete. Well done.